Good morning and hello. It is 5:34 here on the east coast of Canada. This is Old Man Mordaith, and we are back with the Cowardly Dead, our Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play. We are featuring here the antics of Loric, the Cowardly Skeleton, who has been weaseling his way through Rivellon. So, we had our stream abruptly end last time, and I wasn't entirely sure how much information we lost, but it seems we got the vast majority of things. I kind of stopped as soon as I noticed it stopped streaming. So hopefully we'll have no problems like that today, and we can continue on our stellar adventure. So last we found some Magisters, who are all dead now. We found them in the excavation sites in the Blackpits, fighting some Voidwoken. And these were cute little fellows. They were like armadillos. So now we have this altar that seems to be radiating lots of source. So let's check it out. No narrator. The pedestal seems empty, as if it once supported something powerful. You surmise this was once the resting place of the Tyrian until it was torn free and borne away. This is what Dallas was looking for. She has already claimed her prize. Alright, so Dallas has already got the Tyrian. Hooray. So we're gonna come up here and lots of stuff to loot, that's for sure. So we're gonna continue our investigation. This door's locked, but we had the key. What do we got here? We got a book. We'll read that. Let's take a peek. I don't like it here. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. There is something humming. Some fell thing. Something that claws around the edges of my senses, worming its way in. Today I saw a glowing blue light, and it spoke to me. I turned to tell my friend, and he was not but glowing light too. And when I screamed, he laughed. A laugh so hollow and black I thought it was the end. I wish it was the end. That's wonderful. Alright. Source orb. Nice. Alright. So, we're going to continue investigating this place and see if we can find that item or whatever that Ryker, the necromancer guy, was looking for. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. This looks promising. Torchlit, very romantic. This looks like a place where there's something special. Yuri Tablet. Alright, maybe that's it.
The unusual tablet is marked on all sides with runic inscriptions that look like they were hacked into indecipherability with a chisel or similar instrument. As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. You see nothingness, vast, dark, and empty.
I keep silent.
You sense something ancient watching you, perusing you like a prison guard would watch a wayward ant scuttling across the floor of a cell. From within the endless emptiness, a voice hums into being and calls to you, God-woken. You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. Beyond the interest, you sense fangs, voracious hunger, a bottomless appetite that no sustenance could ever sate. You see your life flash before your eyes, every memory flitting by like a moth's wings at a lantern. The vision reaches the present moment and diverges into multiple strands, impossible to keep track of. Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence as it sifts through your every potential future. You see salvation and destruction and every shade of existence in between. And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness rises once more, just as it was at the start. Eternal darkness and you. An electric feeling pulses in your fingertips, and a force field of some kind pushes you away from the tablet.
Okay, interesting. Checking that identifying class. Doesn't look like I can pick that tablet up. Well, loot these boxes. That's normally what you do after such an event, right? Ooh, painting. Alright, so we got some more box over here. Just scrap. Identifying glass, broken bottle, poisoned bottles of wine. I'll grab one of those. Bedroll. Alright. Sweet, delicious gold. Oh yeah, I can talk to that rat.
The little rat squeaks up at you inquisitively, beady little eyes full of something approximating intelligence.
Are you a poet? Do you know it? Do I show it? I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird, but I need a word.
My heart is stirred.
He eyes you shrewdly, then sniffs with judgment.
Not what I was looking for. Now I'll bid you good day, boar.
I beg your pardon, rat. Get over here.
The little rat squeaks up at you inquisitively, beady little eyes full of something approximating intelligence.
Are you a poet? Do you know it? I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird.
Your head is furred.
He eyes you shrewdly, then sniffs with judgment.
Not what I was...
Okay, I guess I could retry this a couple times. Back here. Come on.
The little rat.
I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird.
The cat just purred.
He eyes you.
Not what I...
You know what? Forget this. Loric is not going to spend his time helping compose rhymes for rats. Raw slice of meat. Let's see, more poison wine, repair handler, and an Yuri Tablet.
The tablet seems to glow from within with a subtle light. Etched runes cover its surface. The markings feel familiar, but you have no idea what they mean. Your fingertips burn so hot, it feels like they are melting. An energy seems to travel between the tablet and your hands, sparking knowledge directly into your mind, as if you're reading with your fingers. Electrical sensations sizzle in your mind. You understand that the runes are ancient Rivellonian, the oldest known language. You feel the fragments under your fingers, An Lesru. You know not how, but you understand the meaning of these words with the very marrow of your being. One must rise. Then your fingers grow cold to the bone. Suddenly, you are just a person standing in a cavern, clinging to a stone tablet, as if it were a life raft.
Alright. Okay. Tablet of the Eternals. That doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for. Some fabric dye. I'm gonna grab that weird plate. Alright. Ooh, hello. Was this what I needed? I don't think so. It doesn't look like I took anything. None of them seemed exceptional. We should keep looking. Alright. Alright. So, this room was a bust. Wow, I mean, there's treasure. But, not what I was looking for. I think I was in this place already. Oh, maybe not.
The stone relic pulls on your consciousness. You feel the tendrils of an ancient hunger trespassing within your soul, seeking something you have. Source.
I reach out my hand and touch the
As your
relic.
fingertips brush the cool stone, you feel the depths of your being crack open. Your power flows from you into the relic, yet a reverse current flows back into you with a new power, a different power. A sharp electrical shock repels your hands from the stone and sends you staggering backwards.
Okay.
The stone relic pulls on your consciousness. You feel the tendrils of an...
Alright, so I've already, I don't know, I guess I already activated that one? Get down there? Probably shadow jump. I'm just curious. Something down here. There's a little mushroom. I'm gonna pick you up, buddy. Huh. That's interesting. There seems to be a corpse here that is all but invisible. So, we're gonna leap up there. Gold, hair, and a key. A rusty key. Okay. Well, I guess I could eat that corpse in the meantime. Not that there's really a corpse there, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. There. That's probably too far for me to throw a teleporter pyramid up there. I thought I could avoid the painful cooldown time on this. Tick tock, tick tock. Guess I could just. Anyway, it's almost done. There we go, and we're back at it. We're gonna take a look. What else do we have to explore here? Locked chest, overseer's chest. We unlocked it. All right. Obviously had the key. Wooden boards. I could just attack them. Or jump out here. Looking around. See if there's anything I could make use of. Oh. Oh, look at that. I probably could have jumped over here. That's interesting. Okay, that's cute. And we're gonna jump on it. Because we are definitely not done investigating this area. Because we have not found the tablet that Ryker sent us to find. Right. Oh, I guess we're gonna go into this area. Alright, so what are we gonna find down here? I don't know. Have I been up here?
Magisters. Up to no good, no doubt.
Magisters indeed. We got a weaponized monk, level 13. We got some possessed black ring agents. We got a white magister. Magister knights.
We need more barrels to bring down this blasted wall.
Quite a few baddies. Oh, shoot. So, they're trying to break that wall down. Question is, what should we do? Good by chance. Get this party started. Okay. Alright, they're mad. I wonder why. I seem to be still hidden, so that's kinda neat. I'm gonna grab the white magister. Throw her down there. And I'm going to go down and pay her a visit. And we are going to rupture her tendons. tendons. I'm going to adrenaline myself those extra action points. Going to spend one of them to cloak a dagger away, and I'm going to conjure incarnate on her own blood. That should be enough. And incarnate can in turn kill the White Magister. Alright, and if you'll notice, we are also safely out of combat. So that's good. Ooh, Magister's Cloak. That's mighty tasty. 206 physical armor, 27 physical armor. Ooh, plus 2 intelligence, plus 1 constitution, plus 20% air resistance, and it has a slot. It's pretty good. I think I'm going to switch into that. It's 2 slots, actually. So we're going to manage these runes, take that bad boy out there. And we're going to manage these runes. And we're going to put this one here, that'll increase my physical armor. And we're going to put this one in here. Ooh. I do have a Source Orb. We put... oh, that gives me Mass Cleanse Wounds. If we put this Source Orb in my armor, it's going to give me a spell, a healing spell. I don't really need that. But I do think I kind of like the idea of fire resistance. Oh. So, with that, we've kind of got the drop on these guys. So we'll see what they're doing now. Like they're having a bit of a disagreement. We're going to conjure an incarnate down here in the blood. It's going to start fighting. Dang monks. We are going to, let's take a peek here. We're going to also put an elemental totem down there. So we got 2 blood totems going on, which are good. We are going to... looks like it's just the 2 of them, so that's fine. We're gonna bring the oh no, there's a Silent Watcher too. He's somewhere. He's over here. I can't get him. I will take this Magister Knight and put him down here next to my blood infused guy, and then I will give my blood infused guy a power infusion, allowing him to do whirlwind attacks and whatnot. Alright, and yeah, looks good. Looks good. We'll let that be. Incarnate Champion is quite powerful, so I'm pretty happy with him. Whirlwind attack. Alright. And here we go. Oh, really? Turning around? Rogues an AO? Guys, definitely attack my, ooh, that went right through the armor. Assassinate or something. Alright, move a little closer to the edge so I can see better. And we are going to see about throwing some chloroform at this guy. Actually, we'll throw a knife. That should kill him. There we go. Good, good, good. And let's see here. Yeah. Toss another elemental totem. We're gonna put one right over here. Hopefully it's gonna be a little closer to this silent fella, and we'll be able to kill him off. Whew. That's a bad miss. Oh, this is gonna be all over. Alright. Have this guy advance. rough. Alright, so I'm gonna get into position. Bam. And we're gonna try another swap. We're gonna just outside of my range. I'm gonna move over here and try another swap. We're gonna have him trade places. That's Soul Totem. So we're gonna do the rupture tendon thing. So if he tries to run, he'll get hurt. We're gonna backslash him. And let's see here. We'll pop up our adrenaline. We're gonna sawtooth knife him as well. And now we're just gonna get away from him. Ouch. Haha. He died because of my retribution skill. Alright, so let's see what these guys were on about now. I did overhear them. They're trying to blow up this wall. Wheelie book. Notes on automating barrel creation. The only thing that will save my life is the knowledge that those order puppets don't have yet. At least I hope so. Machine restart sequence. Ember, Sapphire, Emerald. There's also an image of a garnet on the bottom, marked with a big red X. Huge healing potion. Damaged oil pump.
What is this thing?
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound, then a weak gurgle. Inoperable, it seems.
Alright, let's take a look here. What was that? Sort by last picked up. There's the wheelie book. Ember, Sapphire, Emerald, no garnet. So no red,
From somewhere
I guess.
deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound, then a weak gurgle.
So
Inoperable, it seems.
I'm thinking yellow.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. It settles into a slow metallic chug, ready for the next lever, perhaps.
Blue.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. It settles into a slow metallic
And
chug,
green.
ready for the machine churns into life. Gears rotate. The machine rattles, grinds, and hisses for a protracted moment, building in intensity. Then settles down into a steady mechanical thrum, functional by the sound of it.
Alright. Okay, that's great. It's an oil pump. Okay, we can make oil barrels with it. I'm gonna search these barrels before I turn them all into oil barrels. I'm not even entirely sure I need to oil barrel this place up, so we're gonna finish the looting. Looting. We're all stocked up on source, so I don't have to eat anybody. Okay. Oh. Let's take a look here.
Barrels? Not a careful excavation, it seems.
I will summon my Carnate. There we go. We'll beat on this wall for me. Oh, it's gonna take a while. Alright, maybe I will go get those oil barrels. There's one box I didn't search there. Okay, so let's take a look here. That was odd. Guess we'll go the long way around. Oh, Magister, I didn't search. And a weaponized monk, who are horrific, by the way. Gah. Arian Studios, what is wrong with you, by the way? Alright, so we're gonna drag more of these barrels in here. Alright, turning these things into barrels. I do like it that you can just drag objects from the world into the device. Alright, so how many of these can I pick up? Probably not many. Anyway, let's find out. They weigh a lot. Alright, so... Oh, I cannot carry them as I was hoping. Okay, I was hoping I could just, like, carry them and teleport around. Nether swap. I can, perhaps. Keep trading places. Alright. Teleport corpse over here. And hopefully I could nether swap over there without I'm a very lazy wizard. There we go. So that brought us there pretty quickly. And we got all these oil barrels. Now we can just dump them out here. Alright, so now we can, using our powerful telekinesis, we can put them all in front of this wall here. I'm sure this is fine. This looks safe. Alright, that's perfectly safe. So, one firestorm grenade left. Ah, I do have a purging wand. It does fire damage. Ah! A lot of fire. But it's dealt a tremendous amount of damage to that wall. Alright, so we're gonna be sure to re-equip my proper dagger. There we go. And it does look like we were successful. I'm not sure if that was entirely the shortest way to do it, but it sure was fun. Okay. Well, this definitely looks different. Things are responding to my presence. It is entitled Ancient Temple. Those blue crystals, as we determined earlier, are our source of use. I've got a bad feeling about this place. Like, real bad.
By the void! Imagine, buried here, untouched for all this time.
There's a skeleton. I'm sure that's safe. Diary. Read. 1 second. This is going to require a sizable amount of tea. 15th of Renoritan. Here begins the account of Wolfram, lead archaeologist. Captain Eris tells me there may be something worth excavating in this curious cave. I have hired a gaggle of locals with shovels. They insist the cave is haunted, but it's amazing the ghost that you can chase away with a heavy purse of gold. 16th. Incredible! I've never seen craftsmanship like this. Was it a tomb? A temple? The pillars to the 7th suggest some religious purpose. There is more hidden behind a barrier. The workers are grumbling again, but I am an expert on the undead. If their ghost wasn't real, I would know. Idiots! The workers claim I've been meddling with the gods. I only took a small chip from the pillar. I had to test it somehow. And now they've sealed me down here. Nothing left but to examine the columns and hope they return. Each of the 7 seems to be tied to an element or trait. Earth, air, blood, fire, muscle, mind, magic. So those are their corresponding gods. I don't think I'm alone. I was sure I heard a voice as I slept, but I couldn't make it out. It was faint, an echo almost. It's here, it's real, whatever it is, it's real. The Guardians help me. And that's
Why to die?
it.
Down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
Alright, well, we'll see what this is.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums with power and throws flickering, dancing shadows against the walls. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel oddly familiar. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
I'll lead in to examine the glyphs.
Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind, as if you're listening to the echoes of a past age. Your mind swims, and, for a moment, the glyphs become clear. You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn."
Okay. I'm gonna make note of these little rhymes.
Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest.
Okay.
Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again. You try to hold your focus as the whispering echo fades, but the letters waver, contorting and merging until they're nothing but meaningless glyphs once more.
Okay.
From the past. Or maybe a riddle about the past.
Alright, so what we have here are several pillars, each dedicated to a different god. We have a riddle and a barrier. And I think the riddle sounds like we just need to hit them in the right order. So we have the book that tells us. Oh, where'd the book go? Thought I had it. Oh, I didn't take it. Alright, so we have this Dead Explorer's book. I wonder if I can keep that open and run around. No, it doesn't seem it. So we will take a gander at that. And alright. Just so people know, I do not have a great memory, so I actually take pictures of these like riddles and puzzles and stuff with my phone, just so I can access them easier later on. Alright, so Relic is Earth. Alright. Duna is air. Tyr Sendius is blood. Okay, so we're just gonna go down the list. So let's take a look. And it said our first lord babes with power glowed. Our second lord seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return. Our fourths to the glowing flame adjourn. So with power glowed, I'm gonna assume that's magic. And that's a Madia. So let's find. Oh, excuse me, Relic. Awful sneezy today. Been muting the phone whenever I've been egregiously sneezing into it. Muting the phone, muting the headphones. All right, so here we go. Amadia.
The goddess Amadia. I never would have imagined we'd be quite so close.
Okay. So that's Amadia, and let's take a look here. Then we want blood, then wind, and then fire. Blood, wind, and fire. So that's gonna be tier. What's his face? The elven god. Go. And I said, what wind? Yeah, wind. I don't seem to be running towards it. Oh, and wind is Duna. That's interesting. That the dwarven god would not be Earth. Relic is apparently Earth.
Tia Sindelius, poet and patron god of the elves.
And alright, so then we want Duna. That's right here.
Duna, the stoutest of the seven. No wonder the dwarves pray to him.
And then Solstica is fire.
Solstica, scale god of the lizard.
Right. So, cubs with minds were blessed, brawn beyond the rest. So, let's see. That's going to be Xantesia, followed by Rogear. That's Rogear. That's Xantesia. Imp? Imp god?
Xantetsa, the goddess of mirth, worshipped by imps.
And we have Rogear.
The god of the orcs, Rogear.
And then finally, Relic.
Relic. I used to pray to you when I was young.
Alright. Alright, so, I don't know if anybody else has a bad feeling with this, but I definitely do. So, as is customary in such situations, we are going to drink a bucket load of tea. Ancient sarcophagus with source leaking out of it. Sounds safe. Alright. What do we have in store for us here?
What in the name of Lucian's prize pig is going on here?
I'm just gonna loot these energy chests first. Hey! That's the tablet Ryker was looking for. It's a really good item. But I mean, doesn't have anything special. So here's the thing. Do we open this sarcophagus? I think clearly we save our game, and then yes we do. All my powers are refreshed.
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting.
Oh,
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you, and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask. From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a noise. It starts as a groaning, croaking chatter, but slowly becomes more distinct. It's speaking.
Mais Saravel te de l'Arontou, Chamery?
Tell the creature to slow down. You can't understand a thing. Speak slowly and loudly. Who are you? And then Pet Pal Sai. You could speak the language of every animal you meet, but not one masked weirdo.
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It has the shape of Relic, but speaks the tongue of beasts. How cruel.
Oh dear.
I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing confirmation.
Relic? The Seven Lords? Is she talking about the gods?
Gods? What is this senseless braying? The Seven Lords were Eternals, just as I am.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
I cough politely. She still hasn't told me who she is.
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
Yeah, these guys are all my level. There's quite a few of them. There's, I think, 2 down here with me.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a source vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, source vat. Fascinating.
Source vat?
I wonder how to extract the source from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is crumbling. Almost imperceptibly, but it is turning to dust before my eyes. It must have no more than a few centuries left.
The god within you reacts. Her emotions a cocktail of fury and fear. You hear her voice, demanding that you give her control, demanding your body obey her will.
I will, cowardly give my god, speak.
Aetera, you worm. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
I maybe should have did the talking.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Amadia! What happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void, and the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
And yet here you stand, small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aeteran to grind you into the dust.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aeteran, a cold terror settling in your chest.
I wrest control back from my god and demand to know more about the device.
The beast's unruly passenger did not deign to tell it. She did not want her host to know. I crafted a weapon that would leave her an eternal once more.
You feel your god thrashing against your control. Where? You croak in a voice not quite your own.
Ha! Of course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, Lady Amadia. I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it. Perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for you, you monstrosity,
Oh, no.
You were designed to be defective. You were built to die. And I rather think it is time you fulfilled your function. But do not fear. I shall put your source to good use.
Might have to run from this fight. Oh, look at that. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, she's summoning another one. Ooh. I don't even know if I can survive this first round of combat. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's try to get out of here. That is not nearly far enough. Alright, so we're gonna summon our incarnate on one side of us. And we're gonna pump up our adrenaline. We are going to summon an elemental totem on the other side of us. Hopefully blocking people's passage here. And we can either teleport someone away, or we can... Jeez. What are we gonna do? Venomous Aura. We're gonna Rupture Tendons. Maybe she'll flee and take damage. Alright. So... Still another swap. Spirit Vision. Source Vampirism. Source Vampirism is blocked by magic. Alright, let's see. What items do I have here? Let's take a look at our consumables. Stone Skin Potion. Might be useful. Large Physical Armor Potion. Physical armor is completely gone. I'll have one opportunity. Large Physical Potion. Alright. There we go. Hacking. Not enough to continue this, but I will taunt her. So she'll be forced to focus on that guy. Okay, as I hoped, it looks like the oh, well, the totem was able to block very briefly. Oh, no! Stop! Leave me alone. Hey. Thirst of the Eternals. Eating source points. Okay, so we're not entirely in a good position here. So let's take a look here. What do we got? We're gonna give this guy a power infusion. He's crippled. We'll give him some physical armor back. Another swap, but that's not gonna really help me. Unless... I try supercharging it. I haven't tried supercharging. Target summons deals 50% more base damage and dies. We're gonna go all or none, I guess. And I gotta find a way out of here. I guess I could nether swap. These guys are all pretty hostile. So, I've got 2 action points left. Can't teleport myself, but I can nether swap. Nether swap only takes 1 action. That would let me put some distance, theoretically. Come on, what do you mean I can't nether swap? Alright, let's try this. Click on me. Apparently I can't. That's upsetting. Alright. Which one is that? that guy. I guess I'm gonna give another infusion. Actually, we're gonna summon another elemental totem right behind it. Hopefully that'll do something. It did nothing. But it did distract one blow. I'm really hoping these things will die if I kill her. Whirlwind attack. Not enough. Dang it. Incarnate is not gonna live. Hopefully neither is she. Alright, I was worried that was gonna heal her. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're gonna hopefully be rid of her. Not looking so good. Try backslashing her. Alright, well, she's gone, but these assholes remain. I'll try dominating one of them. Alright, got that guy under charm. Now what to do with the other? Swap. Trade me out for the totem. And I'm crippled. I'm slowed. Ugh. There we go. Alright, not as bad as I was thinking. Good, good. Alright. We're gonna toss down another elemental totem. We are going to... only two of them left. We're gonna drop this guy right here. And I'm still several turns away from getting my incarnate back. I could always fake dead. Alright, let's take a look here. We got lots of poison. Medium, large. There we go, we drank that, and we'll drink a stone skin potion too. Alright. So they're frustrated they can't get access to me, and that's a-okay with me. We'll vote here, so I get a better look, and hopefully a shot at him. And yeah, well, that works. So we're gonna drop another elemental totem. Wonder why, oh, that's weird. Oh, elemental totem. Put it right behind him, right here in the water. Drop a pressure spike over there. It's not gonna do that much damage, but it'll do some. Wow, it did a lot more than I was thinking. That's fine, you attack that thing. And we should be able to finish it off. Alright. I honestly didn't think I was going to get through that one. The Eternal. Let's look at her booty, as the case may be. Alright, so definitely want to be taking a closer look at that large frost rune. Gold boots. I think I still. That's right. I keep on saying I'm going to get some identifiabilities, but I never do. Absorption. Transport pick-upable items in the target area into your inventory. Huh. That's really cool. And it's definitely within my field of magic. I'm gonna grab this crap. All that, and I never use my source powers. Now, the good news is we've found what Ryker was looking for. We found that in one of the energy chests there. So, can we just leave? I do like the music. Alright. So I don't think there's anything else in here for us to deal with, but sometimes it's better to walk out of a place rather than teleport, because you never know what events you're going to bypass. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Alright. I think it's safe to say that we can teleport back to the... What do they call that place? The Stone Garden. Alright, so here we are back at the Stone Garden. Ooh, one of those creepy mask guys. I do like their plague masks, though. So, we are going to set our bedroll, and then we're going to bring up our map. We're going to go on over to Ryker's Rest, where we can finally give this skeleton necromancer elf guy the stuff he's looking for. And he promised me power, but I think I found all the power on my own. I mean, I know he's a source master, so he can technically help expand my source pool, but as I've said in a previous video, I'm pretty sure 3 is the max. And
The masked creature grunts 3 times at the sight of you. It reaches its arm out. Clasped in its hand is a crumpled parchment. You take the page, and the servant returns to its hollow existence.
oof. Godwoken, I have no doubt you returned the tablet in hand. Forgive my presumptuousness, but I've already readied my underchamber for your arrival. The entrance is within whispering distance. Oh, must be that place there. I never talked to this creature.
As you approach, the salamander turns its head away, twisting its snout into the air. It refuses to even look in your direction.
Snobbish things. Alright, we're going down. I'm definitely gonna hit that autosave button. When a necromancer invites you into his basement, just be a little cautious. Alright, so there's tons of stuff here. I might have to rob Ryker blind later.
The air buzzes with sauce here.
Ask servants, and there's Ryker. His fancy hat.
There you are, Godwoken. I'm eager to hear your good news.
Oh, look at that. Traps. That doesn't seem bad. Inform him. Show him the tablet. My quest was a success.
How marvelous.
Riker's lips tremble impatiently as his eyes dart to your pack.
Show it to me.
Let him see the tablet.
Ryker reverently slides his fingers across the tablet.
I am a higher level than him now.
Exceptional. Truly, the bond can be broken.
Riker's been nothing but polite to me, so I don't see a reason to betray him.
Our bargain is almost complete. I will teach you what I know. You will be bonded to the source. you will channel it in great volume.
Ryker closes his eyes and spreads his arms, then begins to recite a vivid incantation.
Oh dear.
I call to the souls of the dead. Your remains, the stone garden's eternal burden, descend from the hall. Surrender your source to the vessel before me.
I urge Ryker to continue. You feel the source rising in you. You will take what is yours.
Ryker grins at you, and his voice grows even louder, until his words echo from every crevice in the chamber.
Swan and Rince, Crossley and Locke, Quincy, Keller, Harkwood, Haran, an essence yours no longer. Souls and source come forth.
I will roar in ecstasy. I am God-woken. This is my time.
Cross to the void, so that he might awaken.
The words wrap themselves around you, then slip through your pores. You feel as if you could skate upon water or leap among the clouds. You are no longer less, but more.
Your well overflows, Godwoken, but I will stay as true to my word as I can. Accept this gift from the spirits of the Stone Garden in lieu of the mastery you already possess, and thus I can no longer offer.
I nod my head and ask if there's anything else he needs.
Now that you mention it, there is one other promise I need to keep.
Please don't kill me. I like you.
A shame it has to be this way. I was just getting fond of you.
Damn it. So he gives me a reward, then attacks me. Damn it. I wanted to sell things to him. Alright, so I could run, but I think I'm going to try to stand and fight. Thunder Incarnate. Backlash Ryker. Follow up with Adrenaline. Let's see here. Rupture Tendons. Always a good way to start things off. And we're going to toss down Power Infusion. Only costs 1 to do that. Those guys are a ranged weapon. Nether Swap only cost 1. You and I, we're trading places, buddy. And last but not least, we're gonna hide in this corner because we're brave. Alright, so we'll open this up with a whirlwind attack. I don't think Ryker's long for the world at all. Wow, that was it. Okay. Hooray me. Dang it, Ryker. I liked you. Alright, we're going to disarm these traps. That's what the disarm kits are built for. Boy, they take a while to do. I could probably just bypass them. Oh, look, there's Ryker. Dang it, dude. Why'd you betray me?
The spirit's eyes turn to slits and his mouth purses. He says nothing.
If you seek to strengthen your bond to the source, I've nothing left to show you and nothing left to say. Take what you must from my home, but my memories and masteries, they remain with me.
His sneer is now a gash, wide and gruesome. You can barely believe one spirit could harbor so much contempt.
Alright, I will insist that he wipe that sneer off his face and tell me what's really going on.
His face only contorts further, a testament to his unmitigated contempt.
Muster as much source as you can. Perhaps you could break through his stoicism?
Your bones ache and your skull pounds, but soon tendrils of source snake from you into him and from him into you. Your mind leaps from one of Ryker's memories to the next. You struggle to control the visions as they rush past your inner eye, faster than you can identify them. Some sights manage to stand out in this temporal kaleidoscope. A dagger, a spirit.
I will focus on the spirit.
The graveyard. You look down at your mangled hand, then towards a shimmering spirit standing ahead. A feast awaits.
Try to keep steady. I want to see more of this memory.
Your efforts are useless. Your hold on Ryker's spirit has weakened, and a final vision crashes into view. You slip on your spectacles and hold the parchment to your eyes. As the script comes into focus, you see the words Black Ring near the bottom, and you are thrust into the reality to become fully you.
There is but one promise I have ever regretted making. One deal I have ever sought to break. That tablet, the template to the Sworn Breaker. It was the key to my freedom. Alas, I remain sworn. Yet, I take some comfort in knowing that the Black Ring comes for you, Godwoken. The lone wolves will collect on their contract.
I demand to know about this promise he made.
You couldn't imagine it possible, but the spirit's scorn only grows. Ryker may be silent, but his feelings are hardly secret.
I'm gonna eat him.
The spirit offers no resistance, but instead spreads his arms as if to welcome his fate.
Man, I wanted us to be friends. Loric can't have friends. Loric apparently can have lots of booty. Swiggity, swooty. Ugh, I am once again burdened. Alright, let's take a look. I have way too much stuff. Oh, sort by wheat. This backpack. It's pretty heavy. Jeez. I've got some pretty grim stuff in here. I'm gonna move that. Got me the recipe for something called the Sworn Breaker. We're gonna send that to the Lady Vengeance. And we will let's see. Send those to the Lady Vengeance. Assign many of these things to be. You know what? I gotta go sell some of this stuff. So we're gonna just tag a lot of this stuff to be sold as goods. Fisher's Helm. You know I'm gonna sell all these regions. I'm not doing anything with them. Supply kit. I don't even know what that's for. Alright. Purging Wand. Robe of Mystery can be sold. Lots of unidentified items. Plate scraps can be sold. I'm not going to use these bottles. I'm going to keep that poison food though. Keep that poison flask. I do not have... Oh, do I have necromancy? Apparently have necromancy too. Sell the dwarven dagger. Earthquake spell. Keep my flesh ripper for whatever reason. What's this? Grasp of the graveyard. Alright, ice fan. Just keep those for now. Keeping the honey. Keeping the loot, so to speak. Keeping those shears. Never know when you want to skin a sheep. Right? No, I'm not selling the witch potion notes. Sell the empty bottle. Pumpkin soup. Eternal plate. Meat. Lots of gear to go through here. Couple plates. There's that divine favor I stole. I still have no idea what I stole that off Amadia. Large runes, malachite. You know what? I'm gonna sell these smaller runes. I don't seem to have much use for them. I got a lot bigger ones now. Slime. Empty honey jar. Chicken legs, claws, some arrows. Ego's ring that I will never apparently be able to sell. Identified ring. Void woken spike. More arrows. I'm not going to be using the Grunde. Bang. Keep the Restoration Scroll. Keep the Resurrection Scroll. Keep the Talon. Keep these scrolls here. Sell the Feathers. Garlic. Hair. Keep the High Quality Augmenter. Peace of Mind Scroll. Get rid of that. Rain Scroll I will keep. Teleport Scroll I will also keep. Keys I will keep. I'll keep the High Quality Tormented Soul. Sell the Mushroom. And you know what? That should be enough. Oh, whole slew of arthropod legs. So we are going to drop our teleport pyramid. Where am I? And we are going to waypoint travel back to Driftwood Square. We're going to sell some things.
Buying or selling?
And there we go. Plenty. Alrighty, so that's good. Now we will identify some of this stuff that has yet to be identified. You can save yourself a tremendous amount of money if you take Lore Master. But you gotta keep upgrading it, because as items get higher, see this needs level 3 Lore Master. Ooh, identified. Alright, now let's take a look at these. So, I can sell that, sell that. Selling these because I don't use them. Keeping the Purging one, it's still got 1 use left. Not that I really need the Purging one. I suppose it's got good range though. That's too heavy for me. Look at to equipping that. Sell that. Sell that. And that. That. Actually, dang it. Do these guys have anything good for daggers? Yeah, so we definitely have some better daggers than the ones I'm currently wielding. And I hope I have Ruptured Tendons on my own. So we'll buy these 2 daggers to replace what we currently have. Let's take a look. These are pretty nice. It's a pretty nice pendant. Better than the one I'm currently wearing. Whew. Yeah, we should definitely look at upgrading our gear and have the opportunity to do so now. It's a really nice shield. But we don't need shields. We need this ring, maybe heinous ring. Better armor than Jonathan's ring, and it gives me a bonus to scoundrel and hit points. So yeah, we'll take that. And looks like we're going to need drop a couple of things from my sell list here. There we go. We will go find another trader who will hopefully have some better gear.
Back for a return? Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Or I should say more money.
Yep,
oh yeah.
yep.
So first off, we're gonna auto sort, and we're going to equip these new weapons. It's a really nice dagger, but it's time to bid it farewell. Strip the runes out of it. Oh, it had a source one too. Do not have ruptured tendons memorized. Ah, so I do know ruptured tendons. However, I was just getting it free from being part of my book. I'm gonna ditch chloroform and put ruptured tendons in. There we go. We'll increase our memory in a bit. Alright, so let's take a look through here. Sell that poison fish. I'm gonna have to craft those potions into something poisonous. I don't think I actually have necromancy. I think I just, yeah, have it from gear. So I'm gonna tag those to be sold. Again, hydrofocus. I don't have that one. We will sell those guys. And let's take a look here. The trousers of the Thermitage. We will equip them. Tag the other ones for sale. Penis ring. One we wanted to equip over Jonathan's ring. Ego's ring. Still can't sell it. Sell those. Sell those. Loves of acquisition don't appear to be sold. Be able to be sold either. Alright.
Back for a return visit. Have at. Got yourself situated.
There we are. And a quick look down here, see if we have any better items. I don't think so. So, that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Alright.
Yep.
So, we are going to quickly... nope, not that. Bring up the crafting menu. Crafting menu. Make some searing dagger scrolls. One of them. Runes. Make a small venom rune. I don't trust it. Poison food. Arrowheads. Needs potions. Alright, so actually I don't have the recipe for it, so I'm just going to experiment. And we are going to take those big potions we have and combine them with the talent. There we go. That's much better. What other potions we got? Anything else that needs to be converted? Nope. We're all good. Alright, so with that, we can fly back to our last location. Where is that? Teleport. Where's my teleporter guy? Oh, right there. Phew! And we'll grab that, and we will continue the looting. Now that my inventory is down to a much more reasonable level. Look at a switch right there.
I hear a door opening.
Some paintings here. Some empty potion bottles. Teleporter cube? No, something else.
Interesting. I'll give it that. This is quite the antiques collection.
Alright, an old key. I'll read that book here. Into the Deep. It's just be some a dwarven social satire. Play the piano. More paintings, more books. Ooh. Heart of Steel, that's nice. We'll read that. Doesn't seem to add much to it. And another empty potion bottle. What's this? Grash with the Starve. Same one that he gave me. Very irritated that, like, the one guy decided not to betray. Is like, yeah, sorry, I gotta kill you, bro. I do like in this game, there is lots of empty potion vials around. For the budding alchemist in us. Wow, that's a lot of books. A lot of books. I am going to leave any parchments. Rise of Alexander. Idiot's Guide. On Rangers. Lizards. For Jack. Jack, come bouncing back into my arms. It's interesting. Resurrection Scroll and some gold. A giant ass book. Birth of the Seven. Out of here. A bunch of nothing so far. Book of Rhyme. Don't get close to Malice, Alice, else she'll turn you to a toad. Don't you dare kick Alice Malice, or you'll be all pigeon-toed. She'll sick her rats and call her cats. That rhyme might be about that witch I found in the woods. Or the witch's hut. We need to go, I think, and talk to the animals in that area. Interesting. Tons of stuff to look around here, for sure. Mostly checking for new recipes. Which reminds me, we have a new recipe for the Sworn Breaker. Some sort of, there are books on all the different races. Some sort of book on a, like a recipe for it. It looked like a sickle. We'll bring up our recipes list. Go to weapon, the Sworn Breaker. We require the Sworn Breaker schematic, which we have. We require half of the Sworn Breaker, and we require the blade of the Sworn Breaker. Huh. Wonder what that does. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna keep running around. A lot of bodies over there. That's pretty grotesque.
Flesh and bone, severed and stitched. Perhaps some sort of necromancy.
Some sort of necromancy? You don't say. We're gonna turn on the spirit vision. See if there's any ghouls or ghosts that we can chat with around here. This pile of bodies is emitting source. Gross. Like there's a bucket next to it. It implies that Ryker just comes down here and like scoops up source from this like pile of corpses. Or did, until he betrayed me. Stupid Ryker. Thought we were going to be friends. This is just what you need to learn, folks. People are always going to betray you. Sheet of paper. That's a crappy sheet of paper. And more garbage. Skeleton and some webs. In any other environment, I'd consider that warning that I was going to fight a giant spider. I wonder what door that opened. I don't know. Perhaps that one might have been unlocked when I first came down here. Oh, there's another one of those things.
Interesting. I'll give it that.
That did something. And it's glowing now.
Interesting. I'll give it
Doesn't
that.
seem I can shut it off, so okay. And an identified ring. We'll grab it, obviously. Okay, so there might be something going on here.
Wisdom somewhere in these dusty books.
Huh. What that is. It's glowing.
Interesting. I'll give it that.
Oh.
I can feel my lucky day. The third pyramid.
Hey. That's cool. So, it looks like when I hit the chest, it drains some source out of me. Alright, and I have a third pyramid. So that's going to allow me to do some fun things, I hope. In all my games, I have never found this third pyramid. I am shamed. Lots of books here. Lucian's Crypt. Somehow I get the impression that might come into play. The Dwarven... How many copies of Dwarven social satire do you need? Love grenade. I already got the love grenade. Love my love grenade. Love charming in general. Really helps out the battles. We'll grab that. And loot this. Ooh. Nice little animate. Man, there's a ton of books here. Keep on looting. That's the way, nature of the game. So, I'm really happy that we found that third pyramid. There's a face ripper. You know what? I already got a face ripper. And I don't use it. Alright, ooh. Well, guess we're gonna go and, loot some empty vials there. Yeah, we'll just take the long way around. That makes sense. Just take your time, Ryker. No one's in a rush. No one's in a rush. There's another copy of the love grenade. How many copies of love grenade do you need there, buddy? Books that I don't really care about. Oh, I guess we have to go around this way. Facing matters, people, apparently. And... oof, so much to loot. Wool. I too one day will make wool with my trusty shears. Oh. And there we go, we'll read that. Gives us a new rune recipe. Big old pile of gold. The restoration scroll, which I will just kind of look at dubiously. A copy of Tale of the Seven Gods. And another dwarven dagger. Alright, as exciting as this was to find, there wasn't much info on here. I mean, the big find was the chest there that allowed me to get access to another pyramid. So we're going to grab that portrait off the wall. And we're going to go upstairs and finish looting Ryker's house.
I've spotted something.
Spotted something. What did you spot? Ryker's message. Okay. Oh, it's the same message that his dude gave me before. Alright. So we've got lots to loot here. What is that mess of electricity and whatnot? Oh, guarding a chest. We'll have to go check that out later. I wonder if the green stone, this is what he was reading. When I was a little boy in the deserts of Mezid, I spent a lot of time wandering around alone. Once I found a pebble. A small, bright, and green. Like a fierce eye. I never saw a pebble like it before or since, though I've seen its color in the colors we clamp on sorcerers. I brought my pebble home and showed it to my grandfather. He was a paladin, but very old. He said to me, "Now that's something, young one. That is a completely new kind of matter entirely." His eyes glittered with zeal as he found a way to expand my discovery into a sermon on the void and its seductive evils, as usual. A wiser child would have cottoned on to the fact that one could often trust the first thing out of grandfather's mouth. The thing said before any filter kicked in, but the second thing, the lecture pierced through by a fraying mind, those words could be disregarded. No matter, the seed of discovery was planted. I cherished the pebble through childhood and adolescence into the divine order and the life of a soldier. It stayed with me always and gave me hope when there was none to be had from the world. It reassured me that I was special. That's a weird thing to find on someone's desk. Yummy. So all those masked servants that were in service of Ryker are now dead. So we should be able to easily go around and grab all their booty. Grabbing all these paintings and stuff. There's another artifact.
Interesting.
This one's not glowing though.
Quite the antiques collection.
And grab some of that.
Unusual relics indeed.
Hey, I'll talk to him. Maybe he'll speak
The
to me now.
salamander turns away from you with a...
Okay, so he still hates me. Grab these gold cups, for sure. Gold's always valuable. Fortify scroll. Rhyme. Alright. Riker's dusty letter. Riker's journal. Alright, so let's take a look here. Riker's dusty letter. Ryker, the contract is mine. I will pay you an execution fee of 25% if you take out any of my marks, but do not presume to go over my head. Roost. At last, I think I have discovered a method of keeping my home and gardens in good repair. The inhabitants of Stone Garden are just lying there anyway, so why not put them to work? They raise from the dead easily enough, but my word, are they ever afraid to look upon? I have fashioned some garb for them that will hopefully keep their true faces hidden, and hopefully hold in some of the smell also. I must confess, I am growing fond of my silent companions. They never argue back, they hop to work at the slightest order, and best of all, they keep the riffraff out. Okay. So that wasn't particularly informative. So here I'm gonna nail those items as something that needs to be sold. So we're gonna go investigate upstairs. Really? Locked? The staircase is locked? And my thievery level is too low. So, I guess we're gonna go the old-fashioned way. Lots of gear here. And this is literally the house of a very rich necromancer. All mine for the looting. Why are you going around that way? Grab the gold cup. Pick up. Alright, I guess we have to go to that side of the wall to grab it. There's a lot of stuff up around here. I think it's going to take a couple of passes to loot everything fully.
The stag trophy stares outward with dull glass eyes, inscrutable and a little disquieting.
I touch it.
A faint breath of chill air brushes the back of your neck. The gentle scrape of a sound, a foot or a hoof, dragging across a floorboard perhaps.
Oh. Hey, look, it's the deer.
The ghostly stag inclines its antlered head towards you.
For what prize would a foolish poacher discard his life? The answer lies at a halo of wildflowers. Seek it out, and heed the wisdom the poacher would not.
I take my leave. I like animals more than I like most people. So that's the gravekeeper. Oh man, there's a lot of ghosts in
She
here.
hums quietly. The notes move in rhythm with her wandering eyes.
I inform her Ryker can't hurt her or anyone else. Not anymore. The servants are free.
The lizard pauses, and a smile crosses her face.
Me belongs to me. Servants belong to the hall. That's the way I like it.
Her hum returns, soft at first, then blossoming into a full-fledged hymn.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept.
Do you have anything to sell? A simple song. It's a crafting book. Alright, see you, lady. Thanks for the book. Okay. Tag all these items to be sold as goods, including that. Keep Riker's journal. Lots and lots of stuff. The Vest of Sorcery. It's awesome, but I'm selling it. Dwarven Dagger, Silver Cup. Alright, so we got a lot of money. So what's the pianist saying?
A spirit sits behind the grand piano, her hands moving to and fro along the ivory keys.
O'er black and white my fingers dart, as lost between worlds as I am. O'er globes they glide, o'er flats and sharps. Whither go they, Lord of Life? Direct them.
Era of Glory. Yeah.
Her hands fall upon the keys like raindrops on a lake. Music ripples and rises like it did before the dragon's throne, thousands of years ago.
Interesting. Rill's greatest hits. Snag them, I guess. A lot of weird stuff in here. Golden teaspoon. Another golden teaspoon. Grab those golden teaspoons. Alright. There's a chest over there. I'll investigate that in a second. Okay. Charmed arrow. Knockdown arrow and a silver glass. Man, there's a lot of... so much to go through here. I have a funny feeling that we're going to need to go back to town, sell some of the stuff that we found. Oop. Swear no oath, make no pact, only then are you among the free. Alright, so can I go up here, or are these going to say, no, you can't go up?
The dusty staircase leads to another hatch, which is blocked tight. As you push, no matter how much...
Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to go up there, but looking around, I can see... Okay, yeah, those are just the... I already knew about those NPCs. So we're going to go on up here.
Death prowls above. Ascend only if you seek it.
Oh, that's ominous. So, that also means I'm gonna hide. Oh, sneaking failed? Really? The salamander's gonna rat me out to someone? Alright, so we do have Cottontail and Dot. There seems to be like a cat and a dog in there. That's strange. Alright, so we're gonna creep around and continuing to loot these bodies. There's a lot to be looting in here. Nice, that's very nice. So we got creepy door filled with spire webs, cocoons, eggs, and blood. Doesn't seem to be anything aggressive up here. We're gonna finish looting this area super quick. And we're gonna see about getting into these rooms. In the next room, I can hear my rabbit staging a minor riot. He is awful cranky.
What's this? I found something.
What did I find? What did I find?
You look up to the portrait, its subject's face staring right back at you.
Contentious cur! Thou wouldst dare prance and gallivant about without a summons? Get thee gone, for at the count of 12 less 2, the sentries advance.
I'll ignore the painting's warning and look at it more closely.
You locate a hidden key behind the frame and slip it into your pack.
You dare relieve a virginal soul of his effects, slugabed? Rivellon is but a sty, and I am but forced to watch its slow descent into depravity.
The man in the painting huffs and turns his head away.
Fop-doodle.
Fop-doodle. Alright, so there's the skeleton key. Cook. I don't see anything else. Maybe I just noticed the painting. I heard the, hey, you found something music, so we're gonna see what happens here. Unlocked. The good news is I can talk to animals. Alright.
If you think the Master loves you more'n he loves me, then, Dot, you're a bigger idiot than you look.
Master's the Master. Master knows the dog is better than the cat. Master says good dog. Does Master say good cat? No. No, Master does not. See?
The cat gives the dog a long, languid look of carefully disguised contempt. Then she sighs and turns to you.
Settle an argument for us. Dog's body here thinks that 'cause the Master is grateful for his, meaning the dog's, mindless devotion, he loves his dog more than he loves his cat. I, on the other hand, know full well that it's the Master's admiration for my general bearing, demeanour and intrinsic greatness what is most indicative of a state of actual love. He near worships me, he does.
Master loves his dog. Master thinks his cat is cool, not the same thing.
You're a moron.
No, I'm not. I'm black-brown.
See what I'm dealing with? Come on, settle the argument. Tell him he's wrong.
I can say the cat is right, the dog is right. Master loves them both. I can come back and tell them later. The cat is clearly right.
There you go, Dot. Listen to the nice fellow.
I don't get it.
Praise the dog for loving his master, but tell him the master's love is conditional. Intelligence. Tell the dog. Do I have good intelligence? I think I do. I have good intelligence. I got better finesse. Hey. Lean down and scratch the dog behind the ear. Tell him you couldn't lie to such a good little doggy. Persuasion failed.
See? Even you love me. Everyone loves me, 'cause I'm a dog.
Ye gods. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing at all.
Well, you guys enjoy living here without Jonas. Ooh, a diamond. Or by the bath, I guess. That's a good place to keep diamonds. And there's a treasure chest here with some dead linen. Eating of a night. Thing. The Essence of Existence, Volume 3. Eating of a man.
No salvation, only sacrifice.
That is actually a cat toy center.
Scratching the pole does wonders for your nails.
Okay. So this necromancer really loved his pets. Tales of the Seven. Shabby ledger. I am a man of my word, alas so is he. I have prided myself on being my own man, but the spectre of mortality proved my weakness. I allowed myself to be seduced into the covenant. I gave myself to him as his servant, as his warrior. In a rich existence, it is my one regret. I am sworn still. Soon, however, I shall be unsworn. The key that will free me from these shackles is soon to seek entry, and I shall be a most hospitable host. Covenant. Some more gear here. Assassination contract. Someone is murdering Godwoken. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. So, leave those miserable pets to their what have you. Can I get into this room?
This door is locked tight, but there's a sliding hatch at ankle height. Grains of sand drift from beneath the door and form the tiniest dunes.
Slide the hatch open and peek inside the room, I suppose.
Peering in, you can barely see as your vision is limited by a cobweb draped across the hatch. You think you see an empty room carpeted with sand. It's quiet in the room, too quiet.
Leave the door be. Can I pick the lock? Alright. I don't like this one bit. Creeping in. Alright. Eggs. Swollen eggs. Yeah, there's a skeleton here. Okay, I have no idea what this recipe for a cursed poison flask. We'll read that. Where's swollen eggs? Creep, creep, creep. Ooh, I am enwebbed. That's nice. Okay, so we'll have to be careful of that if a combat breaks out. There's a bed in here and a disembodied. Oh shoot! Whoa.
The spider spindles right up to you, her long, long legs tickling the sandy floor. A malevolent intelligence gleams forth from 8 beady eyes. She opens her mouth, hissing at you.
Getting your mucky little boots in all the wrong places. Don't you know, my little pepper pot, that it's ever such bad manners to enter a queen's boudoir without permission?
Why does he have a giant spider in here?
Did that old Ryker toss you upstairs, darling? Has he grown weary of milking my venom his very own self?
I don't answer to Ryker.
Oh, precious. Then you are no more than any other fly in his web, just like me.
Her laugh is blood-curdling, like offal being strained through a sewer grate.
You have time for a little story, then? With nobody here but us stuck flies, let me spin you a tale.
Hi-ho. Sit by her spinnerets and listen attentively.
Long, long ago, many years before you were born, my little brood pudding, I was born in a desert land far from here. And stolen. I was stolen from my own queen as an unhatched egg. Barely anything do I remember of these days, hearing all from deep within an egg, seeing only through the filmy veil of my silken sack. But there is one thing I remember well, and that is the very first hunger pang, my tasty petal.
I'm going to have to kill this spider.
That feeling, oh, so familiar, echoes within me now. I was quite enjoying our little chat, but nature is nature, sugar plum.
I'm a skeleton.
I hunger. Can I hear my princelings blubbering in their loving cocoons? Time for us to feast.
I scrabble back and try to run away.
Oh, how precious of you. You know running only makes it all the more fun for me.
Her fangs drool venom that sizzles on the sand. But there's no time to think about all that, because raising up on her hind legs, she pounces right at you.
There's a lot of eggs on this, Alright, so we've got some problems here. We got lots of eggs. They look very angry. I am... At first I was like, oh no, I can't do anything. But yeah, I'm actually okay. So we are going to... Alright, let's take a look here. We're going to conjure and incarnate. We're going to drop him over here, though. I wonder what happens if I drop an incarnate on web. Doesn't seem to do anything. Then we're going to give him a power infusion. I'm gonna regret doing this. Then I'm gonna nether swap him, me. And I'm going to... What else? Teleport? Oh man, these eggs are bad news. Frost grenade? Alright, Incarnate. Beat the Weaver. Oh yeah. She's not gonna be much of a problem. The eggs are doing stuff. Oh, they're so angry. They're just little tiny spiderlings though, that's fine. But there's an awful lot of them. Oh boy. The good news about spiders is spiders use a lot of poison. And poison heals me. So hopefully this won't be so bad. Acid. That's fine. You just... Seems like it's healing me. Oh, these spiderlings are like suicide bombers. Just kind of like run up and explode. It's really okay, actually. I think this fight is going to be pretty simple. Webbed. Alright, and let's take a peek here. Got the highlight menu. So we're gonna stab that guy. And we will toss a knife at that guy. And then we will backlash this guy. There we go. And we're going to put a Farsight infusion on my guy, increasing his magical armor. Cannot attack, I've been webbed. But I can attack with a ranged weapon. There we go. Oh. We're still going on turns. Still some eggs to hatch, I guess. That's fine. These guys are just walking piles of experience to be. Come to me, my little experience horde. So acid doesn't seem to deal damage, it just seems to destroy physical armor. That's fine. Alright, Weaver, what do you got? Lots of gear. Now let's go and loot all your little spiderlings. There are quite a few of them. Alright. So yeah. More loot. Swiggity swooty. Disembodied hand. If I was an elf, I could eat that. More anthropod legs. And looks like the cursed acid has now just gone to regular poison. Is that regular acid? It's poison. And we're gonna source consume her. Nom, 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 nom. Question is there anything on my spirit vision? There is. A dead Magister.
Before you stands the ghost of an older woman. Clad in flowing Magister's robes, she peers around the room as if looking for something lost. On seeing you, she brightens and extends an ethereal hand.
Magister Pavlonia, charmed to meet you, I'm sure.
I bow deeply.
As she reaches for you, her hand passes right through your arm. She shrieks, horror animating her face.
Oh, my hand! My fingers!
I tell her to calm down. No, I kindly inform her that she is in fact deceased.
Well, really, I'm quite aware of that. But I am not fully myself. I keep forgetting things somehow. It's hard to hold all the threads together when you've fallen apart yourself. Wait, the spider! It was the spider! She chewed me. Bits of me. Slowly. I keep looking, but I can't find myself.
I asked her what she was doing here in the first place.
Yes. I came from the Blackpits to negotiate with Ryker here in his house. We needed to ensure that scoundrel wouldn't interfere with our plans there. He must have mixed something into the delightful rose tea he served me. And then... Next I knew, I was rolled up in webbing as his spider sucked the marrow right from my bones and nibbled my limbs off. I hope you didn't drink any tea downstairs.
I will ask why the power of Magisters would need to negotiate with one man.
He's a master sorcerer. Everyone knows that. But he's too powerful to take to the joy. And besides, he had some business that coincided with Dallas's interests. Of course, if he were to act up, we could always work on his little vulnerability to fortify. So Dallas ordered him left alone, providing he didn't interfere with Magister business in the Blackpits.
And I will ask what plans they have, though I'm pretty sure I already know.
She throws you a haughty glance. In the sharp lines of her face, you see steely determination overtaking the spirit's distracted manner.
None of your... Never mind.
I take my leave. I'm not gonna consume her essence, though I do have a disembodied hand. Maybe it's hers. I'll go talk to her. You want your hand? Is this your hand? Oh, I'm trapped in the friggin' webbing. Oh, for... Hey... Creep.
Pavlonia gazes searchingly around the floor near her,
Give her the severed
muttering
hand.
to
Is this
herself.
yours?
Is that... It is my hand.
She stretches out her ghostly arm and wriggles ethereal fingers into the slightly chewed and more than a little decomposed hand.
The threads are coming back together now. You, sorcerer, you helped me. I should help you. Stay away from the Blackpits, far away. They're a black ring there, prisoners. And if my colleagues catch a sniff of your sorcery there, they're liable to treat you just the same.
Waving her ghostly hand at you, Pavlonia disappears beyond visibility to meet her fate.
Alright, well, that was nice. I'm gonna grab these poison flasks. So with that, I think we've had oh, for fudge sakes, I'm gonna get clear of this webbing, or the next time I start off, I'm gonna be like, and hey everybody, and right into some webbing. No, we're done in there. So it looks like we're done here. I am going to teleport back to Driftwood Square, and we are going to save our game and put it up for today. So thanks for joining us. If you liked it, please give the video a like, and if you're interested in seeing more, by all means subscribe and all that jazz. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys next time.